Welcome back to Creative Connor, and thanks for joining me for another video. Today's video will show you how to make a shamrock out of a heart punch. And these are two cards that I made using the heart punch. So this will be a good way to make a cute card for St. Patrick's Day. That is so cute. And I have Lucky. And here's another one. And I love the way it came out. So let me show you how I made it. Let's get started. So what you would need is green cardstock, and I use a heart punch, and I use the modern label punch. This is a Stampin' Up punch, but if you don't have that, you can use a circle punch and a square punch. And this is, I would say this size heart is maybe a 2-inch. I guess it just depends on what size you want your shamrock to be for your card. So I did punch out some hearts ahead of time, but before I get to that, let me show you what you can use for the stem if you don't have the modern label punch. I punched out a circle. This is a 1 3/4 inch circle. So if you don't have the punch that I have, you can just cut the edge of the circle on both sides. And you can use that as a stem, or if you have a square punch, you can do the same. Just cut on both sides. Depends on what size you want your stem to be. And just cut on both sides and you have your stem. That just give you an idea just in case you don't have the punch that I have. Okay, so I punched out 2 hearts. And I sponged it because you would need 3 hearts in total to make this shamrock. So this is 2 that I punched, and I sponged the edges in black. And I'm going to show you one on camera where I sponged the edges. And you would sponge them in black if I didn't mention that before. And this just adds more to it, you know, just give it a nice look. I love sponging. Okay, so once you sponge all 3 of your hearts, and you also want to sponge the stem as well, and I did that off camera. So once you sponge your hearts and your stem, you want to make sure you add some pop dots on all of them, on all the hearts and the stem. Okay, so I do have a card that I prepped ahead of time, and I just use a black base and with some designer paper. I had some Shamrock designer paper in my stash, and we are ready to assemble. So first, you want to take the first heart, remove the backings from your pop dots, and you want to place it, the first one at the top. And I'm going to bring my inspiration card over here so you guys can see that as I'm putting it together. Okay, you want to do the next one. And that will go on the side of your heart, and you want to make sure you bump it up close as you can to that first heart. Okay, and we're going to do the last one. And you want to do the same. Bump it up close as you can. Okay. Okay, and last we want to add the stem. And we want to make sure we get that up under the hearts, the two hearts. Let me rotate this. We want to bump that in there, up under. Okay, and then once you have that in there, you want to make sure it's straight. And voila, that is your shamrock for your St. Patty's Day card. And I hope I inspired you to make this card for St. Patrick's Day. You can give it to somebody. You can add Lucky. On this one, on my inspiration ones, you can add Lucky. I added some gold self-adhesive stems. On this one, I added some gold sequins, and I stamped Lucky at the bottom, and this is how they came out. So this is a quick project for you to do, and that's it for today's project. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and be sure to hit the bell notification so you can be notified on when I upload another inspiration video. Until next time, bye.